Ladies and gentlemen, it is Wednesday, December 6th. A week from today is my 32nd birthday, so happy early birthday to me. This is Big G, and today we're going to bring you another Diablo 3 video and some more Diablo 4 news. I apologize if I sound a little bit sick. I just recently caught a cold. It's not COVID. Don't worry, I'm fine. It's not COVID. I took a test. It's negative. Nothing but a really bad cold. I'm pretty stuffy. My throat is still sore. The only thing I do have is my voice. I can't taste or smell anything because I'm all stuffed up. But other than that, I'm good. Nah. In this video, we're going to go over a wizard build that I just recently discovered. That I'm going to show you guys, like all the gear and the skills and stuff like that. But I want to share some wonderful, wonderful news. Tomorrow is the Game Awards. However, today, not that long ago actually, they announced that Diablo 4, they have yet to confirm it, I believe, like make it official. But I heard that Diablo 4 was going to be released on June 5th of 2023. Before they said that it was going to be April of 2023, which is what I was going for. But now they're saying June 2023, which is a couple months ahead of April. I don't really know if I want to wait another 6 months. That's actually not too far away, actually. I'd rather have it come out in April than June, but at least it's coming out at some point next year. So, with that being said, that's the Diablo 4 news. Well, rumors at this point because they haven't made it official yet. So we're gonna go over this. I don't really play the wizard build all that much because back in the day, the wizard class was very, very weak. So in this build, we're using the Rasha set. Now the reason why I got rubies in here is because excuse me, because the rubies increase your strength and stuff, like your resistances and stuff like that. I think they made a mistake by saying to put rubies in your armors, so I might have to switch them out and put diamonds in there because diamonds increase your toughness, not rubies. So I might have to take all those out and put rubies in there. Take all those out and put diamonds in there. I'm sorry. I put a topaz in the Temple of Twilight. Because if you do that, it will, I think it, resist all elements. So put a topaz in the Temple of Twilight because the Temple of Twilight gives you the meteor shower rune that's now applied to all cast meteors and deals 341% increased damage. So that's pretty much what we want. Now the Tal Rasha set, we're using that. It's I looked up the S tier builds for season 27, and S tier means they're the best builds in the game. And I came across this one, which was for the wizard class, and I wanted to give it a shot. So the Tal Rasha set, the 2P bonus, damaging enemies with arcane immunity to that element, and cause a meteor of the same damage type to fall from the sky. This only occurs on the action bar. Not happen twice in a row. A 4-piece set. Okay. Each increase. So for 8 seconds. Meteor reduces the cooldown of teleport by 1 second. And the 6-piece bonus attacks increase your damage by 2,000%. Arcane, cold, fire, and light add 1 stack. At 4 stacks, each stack extends the duration by 2 seconds up to a max. So we got the legs and the hands for the Rasha set. The helm, Membo Twilight. For the, let's see, I think it was, for the bracers and the shoulders, we're going to Ogled's Search and Ogled's Power. We're gonna reduce damage taken by 15%, increase damage dealt by 30%, and then we do more damage to elite enemies, which is gonna help us in millions. So that's really nice to do. We got the Grand Vizier as our main weapon. Make sure you put an emerald in there to increase the critical hit damage. For the boots, we have Niflheur's Boast, and that increases the damage of Meteor by 600%. Damage is increased by 688%. It's a Meteor is based on. For one of our rings, we have the Halo of Karini, and we take 63% less damage in 5 seconds after a storm armor electrocutes an enemy more 15 yards away. We also have esoteric fluctuation in there to get 12% non-physical damage reduction. For our second ring, we have Convention, of course, because we're a wizard and we use the elements, so have the Convention of Elements in there, along with Bane of the Trap to increase the damage against enemies under the effects of control effects by 15.9%. For our skills, for our primary skill, we're using Spectral Blade Ice Blades. Shield enemies have a 5% chance to be frozen, and frozen enemies have a 5% increased chance to be critically hit by Spectral Blade. For our conjuration, we use a familiar Spike Flint. Pretty much for that fire damage. Once again, we're doing the elements, so we want 1 of each. Teleport just gets us out of like a group of enemies. If we're about to die, that gives us out of there, and we take 25% less damage. Meteor Star Pack. The reason why we use the Star Pack is for the arcane power. The Grand Vizier, no, the gives us more of that. So that's always good. Oh, the Mempo Twilight gives us the Meteor Shower rune. Meteor Shower on Star Pack. So each one, when it's arcane, lightning, fire, ice, it rings down once, doing tons of good. Then we have Storm Armor's Shocking Aspect for the lightning damage. Black Hole Spell Steal. I think that 10% reduced damage for 10 seconds. Each enemy hit by a black hole grants you 3% increased damage for 10%. So it's another damage buff. For our passives, we have Illusionist. We take 15% of maximum life and damage with 1 second. The cooldowns on Mirror Image, Slow Time, and Teleport are reset. When you use them, move speed is increased by 30% for 12 seconds. Arcane Dynamo, when you cast a signature spell, you gain a flash of insight. After 5 flashes of insight, your next non-signature spell deals 60% additional damage. And then we have Elemental Exposure. Damaging enemies with arcane, cold, fire, or lightning will cause them to take 5% more damage from your attacks for 5 seconds. Each 7 damage type applies a stack stacking up to 4 times. How much of damage from your weapon contributes to elemental exposure. And then we have Audacity to deal 30% additional enemy damage to enemies within 15 yards. In the cube, we have the Smoldering Core for a weapon. Lesser enemies are now lured to immediate impact areas. Meteors deal 50% increased damage on consecutive hits to the same target. It stacks up to 10 times. For our armor, we have the Shame of Delshire. Your signature spells attack 50% faster and restore 12 arcane power. And then for the ring, we have the Ring of Royal Grandeur. And the reason why we have that is because we're using Rasha. We're using an Our Good Search. We're using both of those. And if we look, the Ring of Royal Grandeur reduces the number of items needed for set bonuses by 1 to a minimum of 2. So it's very important to have the Ring of Royal Grandeur in there. For the Paragon, first thing you want to go for is maximum arcane power, then movement speed, then vitality and intelligence. Those are the only two that don't have caps, so you can go as high as you want on those. For attack speed, do cooldown reduction first, then damage, then crit chance, then attack speed. For defense, you want resist all first, then armor, then life generation per second, then life. For utility, you want resource cost reduction first, then area damage, then life per hit, then go and pick up radius. And that will do it for this video. This is Big G. I'll see you later. Hopefully I get better soon, and I'll sound a little bit better than I do in this video. This is Big G, and I will see you later.